Chapter 24, Valencia. I've never been to a psychic's house before, but I guess I expected something different, like a big glowing sign that said, palm reading, or fortunes here. But instead, the address led me to a regular house. I'm not sure what to think of this. Is this a good sign or a bad sign? Does this mean Kaori is or is not a crazy person? There's only one way to find out. I walk up and ring the doorbell. I can tell that it works by the way it vibrates under my fingertip. You'd be surprised how many people have broken doorbells. I stare at the door with my heart beating, but I don't have to wait long before it opens, and a little girl is standing there. She looks like she's in first grade or something. She has a pink jump rope slung over her shoulder. She's a lot younger than I thought, but at least she's not a serial killer. No wonder I couldn't find her online anywhere. She's probably too young to even use the computer. Password, she says. Venus rises in the west. The girl eyes my hearing aids. What are those? Hearing aids, I say. I wait for her reaction. Sometimes people get scared when they find out you can't hear. They don't want to talk to you, or they don't know where to look. Their eyes dart all around like they're searching for an invisible portal to take them somewhere else. But this girl just says, "You talk funny." I say, "I know. It's because I'm deaf." "Oh," she says, and opens the door wide. The house is very neat and clean, and it smells like incense. Curls of smoke drift out of a room down the hall. This is where the girl leads me. Dear Saint Renee, if there's a crazy psycho killer in that smoky room, please protect me. Amen. Turns out, there's no crazy psycho killer, just another girl about my age. I know right away this is Kaori. She's standing in front of a huge star chart with her hands on her hips. She turns when I walk in. Her face looks distracted. Her eyebrows are doing this slight wrinkle in the middle, which is what happens when you're worried. You know how I said you can tell a lot about a person by their eyes? Well, eyebrows have even more to say. Are you just Renee? She asks. At first I'm confused, but then I remember that I gave her a fake just-in-case name. Yes. The little girl walks up to her sister so they're both facing me. She has hearing aids and she talks funny, the little girl says. I tell them about the how-tos and expect them to look nervous or uncomfortable, but neither of them does. Kaori seems to have other things on her mind. I'm Kaori, she says. I apologize for being a little distracted. I have a client who was supposed to be here 2 hours ago and I'm worried. You didn't see him, did you? What's he look like? He's small, kind of scrawny, with brown skin and dark hair, Kaori says. She looks right at me and talks slowly, just like I asked. He looks scared all the time, and he carries a purple backpack. He's 11. His name is Virgil, the little girl adds. My name is Jen. Small, scrawny, with dark hair? Jen and Kaori nod. I know I didn't see any boy like that this morning, but something about the description feels familiar. And a purple backpack, Jen says, and looks scared all the time. I feel like I know this person. The name Virgil doesn't mean anything to me, but that's because it's hard for me to remember names. I'm much better with faces. I didn't see anyone on my way to Kaori's, though, that's for sure. I haven't seen him, I say. She frowns. I'm sure he'll turn up. After a moment, she forces a smile and said, Let's talk about your dreams. Are they good or bad? If they were good, I wouldn't be here, I say. Excellent point, Kaori says. She points to a circle rug and tells me to sit down. I do. Now, she says, sitting across from me next to Jen, let us begin. I can't help but notice that her worried look hasn't disappeared. Not completely.